We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside Tommy the Duke Alexander.
This bout is
so much hype. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That one lands. Nice counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. Good defense stopping that jab. Missing with the left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. He is down big time.
go back out there and you have to win this fight.
And there's the bell for round two. That counter shot lands. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan. And down goes Morrison. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. One, two, three, four, five. You are like...
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to tell you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. The straight right just misses. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Failing to score with that right hook. What a punch. That uppercut doesn't get through. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. They block the left there. Nice counter. Good counter punching. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches after. Usyk might go. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. The unified heavyweight champion is down. I don't know, I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that?
And you up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Perfect counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
But I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morrison in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. There's the bell to start round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Is not interested in throwing one shot. Pull it right there. Usyk. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, let's take another look at that.
And I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get... Hold it right there! We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. And down goes Alexander Usyk. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And he'll be staring across from the legend himself, Sugar Ray Leonard, 175 centimeters tall, with a reach of 179.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
And here, Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray.
One of the hottest tickets around. Here we go for round one. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice counter. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter shot. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano-a-mano.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're at a party coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left hook misses. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uplift.
You were thinking, you were smart.
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They missed with the jab. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance,
without...
Terrible round. There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Missing with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a counter shot. Do you believe this? He misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come. Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. That uppercut's blocked. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favour and pickpocket them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I'm happy. Yeah, go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. No, listen, the right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. Take a focus back at that jab back. Just box, be smart, get your shots off.
There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Jab does not score. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That counter shot lands. That punch lands. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, and there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, what a punch! That counter shot lands. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Stamina is off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
All your work all the way to time.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt, and down goes Crawford. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That jab misses. A lot of effort. Hold that thought. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team.
All right, I went over the rules.
I want you to protect yourself at all times. Let's fight.
Doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And box.
Now start countering.
Switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job.
Let's fight.
switch it off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Do your business.
Beautiful, beautiful, I like that. Do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. That was a terrible round, that is.
Let's go.
Keep him guessing where he's come from.
Get back into it now. Get back to the game plan. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right? Time!
Focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Box.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Let's do it. To me.
That's it. Yes. That's it. Break it mentally.
Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane, nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones, yeah, I can feel it in my soul, yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the...
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at it.
So much hype surround. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice counter shot. That hook was off target. counter shot by her. It's bombs away. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The greatest female, perhaps of all time, is in trouble of going down. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? And down goes Katie Taylor. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive. And
Here we go for round two. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, I've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The straight right just misses. She scores that counter. They better start respecting each other's punching power. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. That was the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, Katie Taylor hurt. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Oh, no, Katie Taylor hurt. The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
they throw a shot, they get countered. Fantastic punch. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Incredible work rate. Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Well, she's been knocked down. Back at it in round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Beautiful counter punch. A straight right just misses. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted.
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait ting, no but ping. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Look up, fling, right up, fling. Portrait ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going on, Paul, if it's sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see see people chant. Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother, you have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging up.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
This fight? Right. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back in.
And box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Now what we gonna do right here is step. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this?
Listen, he's switched off. What's he doing?
Right, let's give me up this.
this fight. I need you to get back out there. Fight. Okay, now you've led him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch back on. Let's do it. What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Let's go. completely. The